everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Welcome back. Oh, let's see, I think I'm going. There we go. All right, I'm back in the building. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. If you can, well, looks like I only have one person in there. So big shout out to Gregorio for being the one person in there live with me right now, man. I appreciate you. If you can hear me, Gregorio, just give me a thumbs up in the comment section so I know that my audio is working right and you can hear me just fine. So yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna see if he'll give me a little thumbs up so I can then get this thing crack-a-lacking. And let's see. Well, while he does that, he did shout out the Hall fam. So I feel like we have to give him, if I can find it, where is it at? All right, we have Kia 2 Technical in the building. What's up? I see you in the house. All right, let's see where. I'm trying to find my stuff here. It's been a little while since I've live streamed. I'm losing track of my stuff. Where's it at? Here we go. All right, looks like he can hear me. All right, here we go. Since he gave a shout out to the Hall fam, we have to give him this.
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's right. We don't have friends here. We have family, the Hall family. All right, let's get into this right away. We're not gonna wait for other people to show up. If they show up and show out, great. But let's go ahead and get started. And I have plenty of stuff to open today, so we're gonna go a little bit fast so I don't keep everybody here too long. But we're gonna start with this one. I'm not exactly sure what this is or who this is from, but some of these labels they have, I think, are from like third-party things or something. I think, you know, so it doesn't always have the name of the company on the label. So, but let's get this out. Let's see. Look at that. There's absolutely nothing on the box. That does not help a brother out. Oh, okay. Okay. We're starting off strong. I like it. This is the Woobin G5, and as you guys know, I love flashlights. And look at that. We have the Woobin G5. This is a 400 max output lumen, has 65 minutes of max runtime, or 65 max runtime hours, excuse me. So if you have it on the lowest setting, then you're gonna be able to have it run for 65 hours. But the cool thing about this is, if you notice it, and you might not be able to see it too much, but there you see, you notice where the lights are, that actually angles. So you can actually change and adjust that head right there. And on the side, you see there's a little dial so you can adjust the brightness of it. So yeah, I'm not gonna open this right now because I'm actually going to, I think I'm actually gonna do a review of this one. So, but let me go ahead and let me see if I scan this. If it comes up and I can get something on here for you, so I can give you some info about it. I'm not sure if I am. Let's see, let me try again. There's like 3 different barcodes on here, so I'm not sure if one of these is gonna work. All right, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Shout out to G Williams in the house. I see ya. Let's open up the Zoms of Amma, and let's see here. Let's open up Amazon and bring you guys in with me. Square bypass, whatever. Yeah, allow. Okay, fine. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right. Okay. Let's go in and let's type in Woobin G5. All right, Woobin G5 flashlight. And there it is right there. This is it. I'm loving this. I love that fact that it's not too expensive. You can see there it is $21.24. It looks like it, if you want to get something like this, you can get it before Father's Day. So you can order it and have it by Monday. That's pretty fantastic. But you can see it's a rechargeable EDC light. 400 lumens. Oh, this one, yeah, that's right. 400 lumens, dual light source, mini flashlight with RGB light. Very cool. Portable flat pocket flashlight, magnetic keychain flashlight for outdoor home emergencies, and this one is in black. So, yeah. It's 2124, and you can see here, we'll just take a look at some of their photos. You can see it says 400 lumens, max brightness, ultra versatile. It has a click switch in 3 modes. It's 52 grams, so it's not very heavy at all. It's about the size of a pocket lighter. It has a 180-degree rotation and 3 ways of use, and it has an RGB rainbow single light with for 10 lumens. So that is kind of nice. So you can see it says smaller than ever, compact and refined for effortless carry and comfortable grip, perfect for everyday use. And it says practical ECL says the G5 offers impressive 2 400 lumen output with stepless dimming and maximum reach of 82 meters, blending high performance and ultimate portability. Again, single signaling RGB. The 10 lumens RGB light offers 7 colors, switchable for signal or ambience with more possibilities to explore. So yeah, this is nice. This is great. You can see this, the person has it attached to their backpack. So if you're out hiking and it's night or something, maybe you're out hiking or you're hunting, whatever, and you want to make sure you're visible, you can attach this to your backpack or yourself and have that RGB light on. So it's not super bright, but it will, not like you're having the whole 400 lumens on, but it would allow you to be seen so someone, you know, if they're out in the woods, they don't mistake you for a deer or something and shoot you. So, yeah. And then here you go. You can see it says a boost adaptability. You can see how this head is going to rotate there. So you have that. And then you have these the innovative locking switch, 2-in-1 design. So it's going to have a one-touch lock, and the USB-C port is actually hidden underneath there, so you can slide it up and then you can plug in to charge this light up, which I think is absolutely wonderful. And then you can see there it says in battery anxiety with Type-C fast charging and activatable battery indicator. The pass-through using the G5 helps you keep powered and in control. So you can use this and you can use it with like a power bank or plug into a wall or whatever, and that way you always have juice and you're ready to go. So yeah, this looks really nice. I have to say, I'm digging it. I can't wait to get this thing opened up and test it out and see how it actually performs in the real world. So all right, very good, very good. Let's set this off on this side so we can get to that later, and let's keep on pushing. So let's go with this one here, and let's see. Big shout out to, I want to say a big shout out to G Williams in the building. Big ups to you. If you're out there watching, drop me a comment so I can give you a quick shout out. All right, let's go ahead and get this one opened up here, see what we have, and let's see. All right. Again, plain box. No branding on the outside, no branding on that side, on the box side. So there you have it. All right, let's see what we have. It's very light. Oh, snappa-dappa. I'm loving this. Woo. Oh my goodness. Shout out to OWC. Look at this. Look at this. We have the OWC CF Express Type A card. This is a CF Express 4.0 card. This is the Atlas Pro. And look at those speeds. We're talking about up to 1850 megabits and 1700 megabits read and write. That's amazing. Now, I did talk to the guys over at OWC when I was at NAB, and then I talked to my rep that I deal with sometimes that sends me stuff, and I was like, I have an idea for a video if you can send me a CF Express Type A card, and that is that I want to see if their CF Express Type A card, which I think it is, fast enough to actually use with my Nikon ZR, and instead of having to use a CF Express Type B card, I can just use a CF Express Type B card adapter. Now, they sent me a CF Express Type B card, and they sent me a CF Express Type B card reader, and with the card reader, I believe it was, there came a CF Express Type A to B adapter, and I was like, that's perfect. I can throw this card into that adapter and then put the adapter in my camera and shoot. And the reason why this is so important is because if you're someone who is coming from, say, the Sony world, where your cameras use CF Express Type B, or excuse me, Type A cards, instead of having to buy a bunch of new Type B cards, you can just get an adapter and put your Type A cards in the Type B adapter card slots and then use them with your cameras. And that way you can save money on storage because, well, as we know right now, storage and memory, all that stuff is crazy, crazy expensive. So yeah, this thing, I'm super looking forward to it. And this is a 240 gig version. So this thing is, I don't know what this costs, but it's probably going to be expensive. It says up to 1850 megabits, 6K raw video. It says in Energize. So yeah, this thing is an extremely fast card, as you can see. It's going to give some really, really fantastic speeds. And let me see if I can find this on the ZOMs of AMA. Let's see. Let's type in OWC Atlas Pro CF Express Type A. All right, let's see. There we go. The 240 gig. Look at that. Oop, hold on. Let me go ahead and bring you guys in so you can actually see it. And yeah, look at that. $239. Now that is still that's still a good price considering how much stuff costs today. But wow, I mean, prices have really gone up for these things. But man, if you need to shoot some content and you don't want to buy new cards, you don't want to buy, if you have a Sony camera and you don't want to buy all new cards, this is great because then when you move to something else that uses CF Express Type B cards, you can just use that. So like if you're going from Sony to Canon, that's fantastic. And this is the other thing too. I have two systems. I have Sony and I have Nikon. If you're someone like me who shoots with two systems, having a card that can be used with an adapter is a great way to save money because instead of having to have two separate types of cards, two separate types of memory for both systems, you can just have one set of cards, one set of memory cards that you can use with both systems. So, but yeah, we can see here 240 gigs. And there you can see pro speed, so you're going to definitely get it. This one says actually up to 8K raw recording, so we'll have to. My Nikon's only going to give me 6K. It's not going to give me 8K, but we'll test it. It's compatible. You see with the Sony Alpha FX series, the FR7 series, the what does it say? VPG 200 certified. Now, I have never actually used the CF Express Type A cards with my Sony A7 S3 for slow motion because I don't have one. But now that I have one, I can actually use it with this camera and try it out and see how it works. You can see it says supportive, says VPG 200 certified, works with all Sony camera modes. It says tough and rugged, resistant to impact, bend, and shock. ESD, UV, and X-ray. So these things are going to be very, very strong and reliable. You can see it says dependable, 400 megabits second sustained write speed. So yeah, this should work just fine when you're using these. And again, $239. You can get it by Monday, so you can get this before Father's Day. So shout out to OCW for getting these out to me. I did want to show you guys too on here. If you guys come to their store, they have all kinds of great stuff. They don't just have the Type A cards, but they do. You can get a 240 gig card. You can get a 960 gig card. I mean, you can get all kinds of stuff. You can get the Type B cards there, so that you can see there they have the 512 one. And this is what they had sent me before. They have the CF Express Type B card reader, and this reader comes with that Type A to B adapter, which I think, let me get this off my screen. There we go. And that is fantastic because if you buy this reader with the adapter and you have, Type A cards and you are looking to go and use them in cameras that use the Type B, you're already set. You have the reader, you have the adapter, and if you already have the cards, you're good to go. So, yeah. And let's see, let's go back. They have, I mean, they have all kinds of stuff. I mean, OWC makes fantastic items. They have all kinds. They have external storage and docks and connectivity. They have, Thunderbolt stuff here. Again, they have their memory cards, and they don't just have CF Express Type A and B. They also make cards, like SD cards. So you can see they have V60 cards. They have V90 cards. I have one of their V90 cards. Pretty much stays in my camera, and they go up to, you can see it looks like they go up to 512 for the V90. I don't even know how much this thing is. I'm afraid to even click it because storage is so expensive. It's probably ridiculously expensive. It says, let's see. It's not actually giving me a price on here right now. It says high price, learn more. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, this one looks like it says $4.99 on here right there. It says that. That's, I'll tell you, these data centers are just killing the average consumer as far as being able to buy storage at a decent price. So anyways, there we go. I'm going to test this out. The OWC Atlas Pro CF Express Type A card. I'm going to try this out with the adapter and see how it works in my Nikon ZR where it uses a Type B card. So yeah. Shout out to Amda Brown in the house. Big ups to you, man. I see you in the building. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's see what we have. Let's go with this one. All right. Again, not sure. No, no branding on the box here. Just a plain shipping box, which is cool. Adds to the excitement. I like it. Adds to the excitement. You never know what you're gonna get inside. And I have to say, so far we're doing good. I mean, a flashlight and a memory card. We're on super win status today. Man. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness, we are just. This is like super come up haul day, man. Look at this. 7 Artisans sent me a 50mm f1.8. This is an APS-C lens, and look at that. Look at that. The 7 Artisans 50mm f1.8 for APS-C. I am excited to try this thing out. This is going to be a lot of fun, man. Shout out to 7 Artisans. I am yeah. Now again, I'm gonna unbox this thing. I plan on doing a full video of this, but I am so curious to see what this thing looks like. So it looks like there's gonna be some documentation and stuff in there. And there's a cable. If I'm not mistaken, you can actually, there's some software tweaks you can make to this lens, and I'm gonna have to learn about that so I can do it. But let's just get it out and take a look, because one thing I love about APS-C lenses is that they are so small. Look at that. That is a 50mm f1.8. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Look at that. Now, mind you, a 50mm on an APS-C lens is going to be like a 75mm full frame, because you have to times it by 1.5. So it's going to be like a 75. But that is really, really nice. So there you go. You can see that. It looks like it's going to have like a 58mm filter thread. So yeah, that is really, really nice. And then let's take the back off here, and you may see right there. Oops, let's get that way. You can see right there. There's a USB-C port, so you can actually do. There's some software adjustments that you can make to this lens. So that is definitely a nice thing. So if you're trying to, and I'm not exactly sure, they did send me a video. They sent me a video briefly explaining it. I need to look at it again. I wasn't quite sure I was fully understanding, what you know, what you could do with it. So I'm going to go ahead and really look into it and play with it and give it a shot. So, but yeah, you know, normally I shoot full frame, but I do have a Sony A7, a Sony A6700, which is an APS-C camera. But that camera is a 26 megapixel camera. I also have a Sony A7CR, which is what I normally walk around with every day. That camera is a 61 megapixel, but when you go into APS-C mode, it's actually a 26 megapixel camera. So oftentimes, when I want to grab my APS-C lenses, I grab my A7CR because there is no, I don't have any disadvantage for using it, because if I grabbed my A6700, I get 26 megapixels. Grab my A7CR, I get 26 megapixels. For some people, if you have a camera like an A7C Mark II and you put it into APS-C mode, you only get like 10, 12 megapixels. So for me, with the higher resolution full frame camera going to APS-C mode, I'm getting the same resolution as if I was shooting on a native APS-C camera. So yeah. Let's see. Amda Brown says, I actually got that that OWC card and adapter. I don't own anything with CF Express Type B to test it, but the chef gal has a good video on. All right, I'm gonna have to check it out. It's funny. I met the chef gal on at NAB this year. Very cool. She was very, very cool. I met her. She was working over at the Adorama booth, and we actually, I think I met her. I think I met her at the Seven Artisans booth. The Seven Artisans booth was just down the way a little bit, and we were over there talking, and then it turned out she was working over at the Adorama booth. So anyways, we met at the Seven Artisan booth. We were talking there for a while, and then I saw her again at the other place. So yeah, shout out to the chef gal. Anyways, let's see if we can pull this up on Amazon. And let's see, let's type in Seven Artisans. Let's see. Let me pull in Seven Artisans, and we'll go 50 millimeter f1.8. And let me see if I can bring you guys in. And this looks like it right here. Oh, nope, that's for Fuji mount. We want for Sony E mount. And I think this is, yeah, this looks like it's it right here. There we go. The 7 Artisan 50 millimeter f1.8 C prime lens, E mount, light series, 178 grams, auto manual focus, STM camera, lens, face, eye, autofocus for humanistic, portrait, street photography for Sony E mount. Man, this looks like it's just going to be a really nice lens. I mean, it says lightweight imaging, travel easy. It looks like they have a couple of these small lenses. It looks like they're gonna have a 25, a 35, and a 50 f1.8. It says APS-C autofocus lens, and then you can see there it says 50 millimeter standard focal length, focuses on people and details, portraits, and still life. And then it says 180 grams and full body metal, and that's for the, I guess that's looks like for the 25 millimeter. That's for the 25 right there. And then you have, again, autofocus and eye autofocus and face and eye recognition. So you have that there. It's going to make sure it uses that face and eye autofocus, so you don't have to worry about losing that. That's a feature that is critical for a lot of us shooters. It says equipped with the STM motor. That's a silent, that stepping motor. So it's silent, it's fast. It says it's accurate. So yeah. And I don't know. Let's see what else is in here. This one here, beautiful bokeh, visual aesthetics, always nice. With that f1.8, you should get some nice background blur. That f1.8 is going to give you some really nice low light capabilities as well. And then you can see it looks like they have this equipped with Sony EV. What is that? The EV10 Mark II. So that's what they're showing on there. But yeah, and it is. It looks like it's going to be a seriously nice lens, and it's only $125. So I am really kind of excited to try this one out. And I'll tell you what, when it's probably been, I don't know, over a year or so. They sent me 7 Artisan sent me their 85mm f1.8, and I went out to Atlantic City, and I was walking around the boardwalk and doing some street photography, or just shooting some stuff with the 85 and my A7CR, I believe it was, and it was amazing. It was just, that lens is so beautiful. It is fantastic, and I really, really enjoyed having a little bit of distance between me and my subject, because sometimes people out there get a little weird sometimes. Bored. I don't know if you guys been to Atlantic City, but there's some characters out there. Sometimes people don't care and they're like, hey, take a picture of me. Other times people are a little skittish. So it's nice to have a little distance between you and your subject, but it's nice that you get that extra reach. And so this right here, because it is an APS-C lens, when I put this on my camera, it's going to, instead of be a 50, it's going to be a 75. So I'm still going to get that reach, which is going to be like a pretty perfect portrait focal length. So we'll have to try it out. Yeah. All right. Set that over there. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. All right. Let's get that over there. Oh. Okay, here we go. Now, I actually bought these two for myself because I needed this one and wanted this one. So here we have, this is the K&F sensor cleaning swab kit. So this is the K&F sensor cleaning swab kit, and this is for your camera sensors. So if you guys know, your sensors can get dust on them, and it's just one of those things. They start to show up in your images, and then you have to go and clone stuff out. And really what you need to do is clean your sensor. Now, some of these cameras, they have sort of a automatic sensor cleaning thing where it vibrates your sensor. You can feel it when you turn it off, or you turn the sensor. If you have the automatic thing to clean every time, you'll feel your camera shake and vibrate. That's basically it vibrating your sensor to try and shake off any dust that's on there. Sometimes it works, but sometimes you get something that's just stuck on there a little bit. So generally what they recommend is that you take your lens off, hold it sort of like this so that any dust can fall out, and you blow it with an air blower. I have like one of those little rocket things. You blow it, don't use a can, just use a little thing, blow off all the big pieces, and then you're gonna do the sensor cleaning. I think I'm actually gonna make a video cleaning it. Now, this will be the first time I've cleaned my own sensor. I have generally either been lucky enough that I've worked for someone who has paid for my sensor cleanings, or I've gone in and had, like, on one of those free days, like sometimes companies will do like Fuji Day or Canon Day or Sony Day and at a camera shop, and they'll say, we're doing free sensor cleanings, and you can bring your camera over to them and they'll professionally clean it. But I need my sensor cleaned on my A7CR, and I don't want to wait, so I went ahead and bought the kit. It was like 20 bucks or something like that, whereas the sensor cleaning itself in the store is like 79 bucks. So, and it looks like in here I'm going to get, I forgot how many of these things are. It looks like this is a pack of, let's see. I don't know how many are in here. But anyways, let me show you. Let me just go ahead. Let me scan this right quick. Let me see if I can scan this and bring it up. And let's see. Come on now. There we go. All right, it's loading up. It's just taking a little time. I don't know why it's taking so long, but come on. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me bring you guys in, and we'll go back to Amazon, and we'll go back to browsing history, and I think I might need to hit refresh because it's not showing. There we go. Now it's showing up. And you can see I purchased it on the 8th, so I got it. And it looks like it's going to come with 10 swabs. That is fantastic. That should last me pretty much for I don't know how long, for a long time. So I don't think I'm gonna need 10 of them anytime soon, but you know, I mean, I guess if you have, you really should only use one, I guess, per cleaning. So, you know, if I need to clean my cameras, I do have, let's see, I have one, two, let's see, one, two, three, four, and five. I have 5 different mirrorless cameras. I have 3 Sonys and 2 Nikons. So I guess I could run through half the box if I cleaned all of them right up front, but I don't think all of them need to be cleaned right now. So anyways, you can see right there, it's $21.99, so you can get them. They do have a coupon price that drops it down by like $1.10, so you can get it for about $20. But yeah, you get the swabs there, you get some liquid, you just put a couple of drops on the swab, you drag it across your sensor, and then that's pretty much it. So, and you can see right there how it works. You put them on there and you just drag it across your sensor, and there you go. Now, again, it's not, you know, you just want to make sure you get all the stuff off. You want to try and get all the stuff off there first, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna mess with that and try and get my sensor cleaned without destroying it. So wish me luck. And I think I'm gonna make a video about that when I do. Maybe it's a little bit of a tutorial video, and hopefully I may have to put a face mask on because I don't want to talk and be like have spittle flying out and flying on my lens, on my sensor. So I'll probably have to wear a mask or something. Anyways, the other thing that I got here is the DJI mobile receiver. And this is great because if you have a smartphone like an iPhone or an Android phone that uses USB-C, you can plug this in and then connect with one of your DJI microphones, and it connects right there. It's super small and pocketable, so it's fantastic. And let me see if I can scan this thing. Oh, let me get that. Let me see if I can scan. Oop, I think I found it. All right, let's see if it's coming up. All right. Oh man, looks like I think the prices might have dropped a little bit on this thing. Well, let me see if I can. Let me see. Where are my orders at so I can find it. Let me see. Where are my orders? Here we go. Mobile receiver. All right. Let me bring you guys in. Okay. So here we have it. This is it. It's DJI Mic Series mobile receiver. It says visit the DJI store. I don't know why it says high price, learn more. But yeah, I'm not even seeing a price on here right now. There was a price on there before. Let's see. High price, learn more. I don't know what this is about. Anyways, there's that. I think I paid $35 for it. And so I'm now thinking I should have just returned it, but I should return it because I'm not sure I need it, because I ordered also an Insta360 microphone kit, the Insta360 Air kit, because I'm hoping to get the Luna, and I want to use that with it. But if you see how small this thing is, this plugs directly into your phone. So you can see how that looks in comparison to something like this. Like this is, like I bought the Mic 3, but that is like that's like the mic adapter. That's the receiver. So let's see if they show a smartphone connected to it. But you can even see here on the camera how much bigger the receiver is. And it's not bad. It's not like it's huge, but it's not something that you probably want to put in your pocket all the time. And so having the mobile receiver, I think, is just an easier way to pocket it and keep it with you at all times. So, but if you go to, let's see, let me go to, let me get out of this. Let me get out. Let me go ahead and let me type in DJI mobile receiver. You can see right here, for 59 bucks, it's 35 bucks for the receiver itself, but for $59 or 60 bucks, you can get the DJI Mic Mini with 2 transmitters with it. So you can pay 35 bucks and get one, or you can pay 35 bucks and get the receiver by itself, or spend 60 bucks and get the receiver and 2 microphones. Or this one wasn't even available when I did it. Oh, that's why, because it has a different, this is the other receiver that I didn't want. And you can see it's considerably bigger than the little mobile one. It does give you more control, but it's just bigger, and I didn't want the bigger one. So, and I didn't see a kit with the mobile one and only 1 receiver. It was only the 2. Which is still not a bad deal. It's just not what I needed. So I already have a DJI Mic Mini. I didn't need 2 more, so I was like, I'm not going to pay the extra money. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not even sure if I'm keeping it. But there it is. It looks like it's going to be kind of nice. I may keep it, I may not. I haven't decided yet. So, yeah. All right, shout out to Nice and Nasty in the house. Says, I hope everyone is well on this nice Saturday. Yeah, I agree. I hope everybody is too. Oh, shout out to Evil Witch 66. Hey, Larry, what's happening? Hi, Hall family. I'm loving it. She gave a shout out to the family, so.
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's right. We don't have friends here. We have family. The Hall family. All right. I'm loving it. All right, let's go ahead and open this one up here. I'm not exactly I'm not sure what this is or who it is from. Again, it doesn't have any name on there as far as the, it doesn't have any names on there as far as the, who sent this thing. So we're just gonna get it opened up. And, oh, look at this. Oh man, I have, shout out to them, but I have 1, 2, 3 of these to review, and now I have 4. This is the VC Box V6 Plus box. Look at that. This is the this is an Android TV box. It's one of those everything included boxes that is going to give you pretty much everything that you need, all in one, so you never have to buy another Android TV box or any kind of streaming box again. This is going to give you everything that you want. And this is the VC box. This is the V6 Plus. It looks great. It says it has 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, and it's going to handle 8K Ultra HD video. It has dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, Android 14, that's nice, HDMI 2.0, and over-the-air update, OTA updates. Yeah, that is pretty doggone amazing. Let me just show you guys. Look at this. Again, look at that. Those are some really, really nice options right there. That is pretty amazing. Again, you have the dual band Wi-Fi 6, the Bluetooth 5.0, Android 14, HDMI 2.0, and over-the-air updates. So that's the thing. Some of these devices in the past, it was always sort of a headache to try and get them updated. Sometimes you had to go to some weird server and download something to a thumb drive and then try and put it on your box. It was always a headache. Some of them just never put out updates. Now you get updates and they're over the air. And I have a VC box, and I can tell you the updates come fairly frequently. So that's nice. All right, let me see if I can find this on the Zoms of Amma. Let me type in VC Box V6 Plus. And let's see, I am not seeing it on Amazon just yet. I don't see it on here. All right, I'm gonna have to see. Let me look elsewhere. Give me a quick sec. I'm gonna see if I can find. I'm gonna see if I can search my my email for it. let me see if I, let me just type it on my email, VC box, and let's see. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Let me see if I can bring you guys in. And here we go. So this is from the email they sent me. It's from Elite Streamers. I believe this is who it is from, who sent it to me. It says, buy one, get one for $560 on our new model, the V6 Pro. Add 2 to the cart and use code V6 Pro and choose between buy one, get one code, or simply use code thanks on single orders to get a $100 discount. So this is kind of nice because you can get a bunch of them. I mean, you can get 2 of them for you can get 2 of them with the buy one get one, or you can get a nice sizable discount. And then you can see that's for the V6 Pro, and the V6 Plus. They have the buy one get one for $620. It says add 2 to cart and use code V6 Plus, and or you can get a discount as well if you don't need them. But they have some other ones, buy one get one, add 2 PCs in the cart. So they're giving you all kinds of great options here. So, and you see they have the V6 Pro 5, they have the VC Box Elite, the V6 Box Elite automatic discount. So they have some options for you there if you want to take advantage. So yeah. So I'm going to hook this thing up. I need to find, I know it's in a box somewhere. It's just going to take me a minute to find it. But I have my little kit thing that I use. What is it? It's from Elgato. I think it's called the Elgato something. I forgot what it's the Elgato something. It's one of those devices that gamers use when they're recording themselves streaming. They're recording themselves gaming. And I have one. I used to use it all the time when I would record like my Fire Stick videos and stuff like that. But I haven't used it for a while. And I needed to do a review of one of these boxes that someone else sent me. And I was looking for it. I found it, pulled it out, it was like all set and ready to go. And then my place got flooded. If you guys know, so I haven't done a video for a while on here. It's done this live stream because my place got flooded, and it happened. My neighbors above, water heater pipe broke. Every water came gushing down through here, through the ceilings. It happened here in my studio, so I had to quickly get everything out. And so I was not trying to like pack stuff up. I was literally just pushing, picking stuff up and moving it to the other room quickly to get it out of the way of the water. And so now that I'm back in here, I have to go and find out where that thing is. And it's somewhere. I'm sure it's somewhere in a box. I just have to find out which box it's in and find it. So yeah. Anyway. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Gregorio says, let's see. Gregorio says, all those boxes are getting something. Well, let's see. Woohoo. Nice. Oh, yep. So, Gregorio says, it's all good, but apps are getting shut down. Yeah. I'm the Brown. All right. It says, is it better than the Super Box? I would say, I haven't tried that one yet, so maybe because I haven't had a super box I have a super box, but I haven't had a new super box for maybe about 2 years. And so the box that I currently use here is a VC box, but it's an older one. So I'm assuming that it's going to run faster because I think the new ones have more RAM. I think they may have a little bit more storage. They run on a newer version of Android, so it may actually be a bit faster, and it may be better than the Superbox. But as far as the content, I have found that the content is pretty much identical on the various boxes. So, yeah. But if I do notice something different, I'll try and make note of it so I can mention it in the video. So, all right. Let's keep it pushing. We have one more Amazon box before we head over to that side. And that side is, I think it's stuff maybe I've bought. I don't know. But I guess there was some stuff on this side that I bought too. But most of the stuff is stuff people have sent to me. But you know, sometimes you buy stuff because you see stuff and you need stuff. So let's see. What do we have? Oh, here it is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was in one of these boxes. This is the Insta360 Mic Air. And yeah, this is what I was looking for. You can see there, it's got to be a super small mic. And you can see it comes with that mobile receiver so that you can plug in to your phones or to your other cameras that have USB-C audio inputs. So if you have a camera, say like the DJI Pocket 3, or maybe the DJI Action 4, 5, or 6 or something that actually has a USB-C audio input, you can use this dongle, this USB-C dongle, to plug in, and then you can use the Air transmitter with it. But if you have something like the DJI Mic Mini, and then you have like the DJI, Action 4 or Pocket 3 or something, there's no need to actually use a dongle because their microphones will pair directly with their cameras. So you don't really have that option when you're going when you're using different brands or cross-platform or something. So if you're using a Insta360 microphone, you'll have to use the dongle so that they can connect to each other. You can't direct connect. So yeah. Now, you can actually, I think you can maybe direct connect to a smartphone, but from what I've seen, doesn't really sound very good. So I would probably skip that and just use the dongle. But if you do have an Insta360 camera, you can direct connect with the microphone. You don't need the dongle. So if you have, say, like the Insta360 X4, X5, or maybe their Ace Pro, or maybe you have the new Luna, something like that, you should be able to direct connect with this microphone. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. But this thing says it is going to come with a transmitter, the USB-C receiver, the charging base. It says it's going to come with a button magnet, a windshield, a magnet pendant, what is this? Oh, a carrying case, it looks like, and quick start guide, and then a clip magnet. So it looks like it's going to come with a few things. So you can see there, it looks like there's going to be quite a few things in that box, and we're going to check them out when I actually unbox this thing, because I'm going to unbox it and so I can test it out and try the microphone and see if it's something that I want to keep. So yeah. All right. Set that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we go tossing stuff over there, we need to see what this thing actually cost. Let's see if we can go and jump into Amazon and give you guys some info on it. Let's see if I can scan this thing if it comes up. So it should. All right. Tell you what, Amazon's running a little bit slow today, the Amazon app. All right, let's see. Let's jump in and let's go. Let's see. Let's bring you guys in. There we go. And let's go back to Amazon Prime. And then let's go to my browsing history. And there we have it. All right. You can see I bought this a few days ago. And if you get the kit with the mic and the adapter, it's $69. And you can see it's a little bit more expensive than the DJI, because the DJI one, you actually get 2 microphones and the adapter, the receiver, and it's $59. This one is $69, and you only get 1 transmitter. So they're charging you $10 more, and you're getting less, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So, yeah, we're gonna have to see if this works. Now, like right here, you can get the transmitter alone. I mean, you can get the transmitter alone, and it's $50. Or you can get the transmitter and the dongle, and then it's $70. So I got the kit because I was thinking, well, if this works well for me, and I like the way the mic sounds and everything, then I'll just use this. I'll keep this in my pocket instead of the DJI stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, there we go. It says light as air, create anywhere. And I'm going to have to see if I like this thing. I'll tell you why. Part of it is I don't mind magnets. I like magnets. Magnets are great. What I don't like is when you only have the magnets. I like clips. I like clips that actually snap onto stuff. But I do like the fact that I can have this thing direct connect with my Insta360 cameras. That to me is fantastic, you know. But I want to see how this works. Because see how that right there? That's connected with a magnet. I would really like to have just a clip on there instead of having to use a magnet. And you can see right there, it shows the clip on, but I don't know if the clip is going to be just a magnetic thing that pops on there, or if it's going to have some sort of like slide on or snap on thing. I'm going to have to see what that looks like. And I'm looking right here. It looks like it's just going to be the magnetic thing. I don't know. We're going to see it. I may keep it. I may not. We'll have to decide. But this is going to be the Insta360 Mic Air, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we keep it. Maybe it gets trashed. Not trashed, but sent back. We'll see. All right. Let's keep this thing pushing, and pushing. And shout out to everybody who's in the building. Let's see. That Insta360 mic is on my list to buy next. You know, that's what I'm debating, whether or not I should buy that microphone. I am seriously debating whether or not I should get it, because as it is right now, I've heard it. It seems okay. It's a little bit bigger than I want it to be. I really like having a small little microphone, and so I've gotten so used to having like the DJI Mic 3 or the Air. I don't like the magnetic connection of the DJI Mic 3. It just doesn't. The magnets aren't strong enough. They fall off. I don't feel comfortable with them. I like the Mic Mini because it has the built-in clip, but it doesn't have the internal recording. And so I would really like I really wish, or I don't know, maybe Insta360's, maybe the Air has the same way, maybe it connects, the clip connects the same way as it does on the Mic 2 or whatever they call it, because from what I saw on the back, there's a little space where the clip slides into and it locks. And then you can still use a magnet, but it slides in and it locks. And if you want to take it off, you can take it off, and the back is magnetic. I don't know. It's so many little things you end up, you know, that can make or break a product. We'll see how it is. But all right, let's see. Let's get this thing open. See whatever this is here. Oh. Oh, gosh, man, they just bundled this thing out. This is actually for my wife. Again, she's in the other room, so I may have to whisper. This is for my wife. So this is going to be, this is part for her birthday. Let's see. Her birthday's later on this month, but she likes cats. It kind of reminds me of our old cat Coco, but yeah. Anyways, we were in the airport in Cancun, and she saw that shirt. She laughed. She liked it. And I thought, I'm going to look it up and see if I can get it on Amazon. So I did. I couldn't buy it right there because she was right there. So I couldn't buy it in front of her. So I was like, I'll look for it later. There we go. All right. Let's see. What else do we have in here? Another Amazon package. Ooh, this one's a little bit heavy. Not too heavy, but there's something in there. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right. I know what this is. This is shout out to Waterfly. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you guys that shirt. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me jump. Didn't even, just skipping over stuff. Just getting excited to move on to new stuff and didn't even show you guys. Let me just see if I can find it. There we go. All right. There we go. Let me bring you in. And there we go. This is the shirt right here. You can see there. and it's not expensive at all. So they have it for men, they have it for women. You can get all various different sizes for it. So yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm digging it, and I hope she likes it. I hope she does. We'll see. I think it's kind of funny. So yeah. All right. Next up here we have the Waterfly. This is a lightweight bag. I think this is a backpack. I think it's like a little day bag, but this is from Waterfly. Let me actually scan this. Actually, I like some of Waterfly's stuff. They have some pretty cool stuff. Like they have some nice little day bags, and they have nice day bags, and they have nice small like sling bags and stuff. And I think they're really convenient because of the way that they pack up. And so let me go ahead and let me show. Umter Brown says, I only want it for branding when doing interviews with people. I got you. That is nice. That whole, he's talking about the mic, the Insta360 mic. That is very nice. It has an e-ink cover that allows you to change the branding on it, which I think is really great. So anyways, all right, let me show you guys this thing. If I can get back to, let me get back to my browsing history, and let me hit the refresh. Let's see, it's not coming up. Why is it not coming up? All right, let's see, let's do this. Here's my browsing history. Let me hit refresh again. Still not coming. Let me just scroll down and see if it's showing up. Or you guys can get it out. Oh, there it is. Waterfly. And this is the, I think this is it right there. So maybe a different, yeah, maybe this is, there we go. All right. But you can see here, it's nice. They have all different types of colors. I think they sent me the, I can't tell which color this is, but we'll have to take a look. But this is nice. They have, you can see there, they have nice backpacks that actually, they fold up into a nice little pouch. And I like this because if you are traveling, it's nice to be able to have this little bag that you can fold up and throw into your backpack, into your own backpack or your suitcase or something. And then when you get to where you're going, you have a bag that you can take out with you. So if you want to go out and you want to carry, you know, your maps or your tablet, or you want to put water bottles or stuff in there, you have a bag to do it, and you don't have to have something big that goes with you. And you can see there it has the nice zippers on there, it has breathable mesh, it has the nice straps, and you can see there it's a nice looking bag, and it looks like it's going to fit really well, and you can see how it's going to fit on different people of different statures. So you know, if you're 5'1", it's probably going about to your, you know, a little bit past your butt. 5'7", it's going to go about to your butt. And if you're 6 feet, it's going to go to where your back is. That's about where I'm at. I'm shrinking a little bit because I'm getting older, so I'm probably about 5'11 3/4. But I like to say 6 feet in the morning. So there you go. And they do have all different types of colors. So you can see they have black. They have which color is this? They have dark blue. They have the gray one. This one here is, that is the, which one is this? This is the green 3. They have the gray 3. This is the dark, the new dark green. That's nice. They have the new purple. They have the new dark blue. They have the new army green. And they have the orange. So very nice. And it's $25.99. It's not bad. I mean, it's just not bad at all. And let's take a look at it. Let's get this thing out. Let's actually take a look, because I'm curious to see. I love the fact that these things are just really easy to oh, we have silica gel. We always have to have silica gel. But look at this, it's nice. It has a nice, you know, little handle on there, a nice strap, so you can carry this thing, or you can clip it onto something else if you want to. Let's see, it says original, interesting, multifunctional, high quality, and I don't see if there's anything on there that tells you like how, like the size of this thing, if it tells you like how many liters it is or anything. But let's open it up. Let's see, is this going to be a separate pouch? No, it's actually includes built into the backpack. Look at that. That is really, really nice. All right. And then you can see there, this thing says Waterfly, and I think that comes right there. And you can actually take this off. If you don't want the Waterfly thing, this has a little extra pocket, but you can actually take this off. So you can unzip it right there. And then that just comes right off. Now, you have no branding on there. You have nothing. You can put something else. If you have a different patch, maybe you want to put like a flag patch on there or something else, a school patch or something, you can. Or you can put the Waterfly patch back on there, and then it just works like any other zipper. You just go ahead and put that. Let's see, let's get that back all the way there. And then zip it up, and boom, it's back on. Super quick, super easy. Nice straps there. And this part right here, I believe, this part will, I think this is going to, I think maybe this zips up. I think you can put that there. Let's see if this is going to zip up here. And now it's basically like a little pocket. So you can put more stuff in there. So you have that there, and it's going to be a pocket at the bottom that you can use. And then when you're done, it folds into itself. So let's see. Let's go ahead and unzip it. And now we just fold it back up. And I'm not going to try and do this all extra neat-like. I'm just going to sort of randomly shove it in there and see how this works. So let's get all the straps in there. And it's probably a bit easier if you try and fold it up properly, so it goes. But let's just start zipping this thing up. And there we go. Let's get that. You have to squeeze it a little bit. And there we go. There we go. Make sure it's in there so the zipper doesn't get caught. And boom, it's back to the little pouch. And you squeeze it down some, it flattens out, and you're ready to go. So this is really, really convenient. If you're traveling, if you're someone who travels a lot, this is super duper convenient, especially if you're going on like, I don't know, just a little like weekend getaway and you want to be able to go out. Maybe you're going into town and you want to be able to take, some snacks or something if you have kids, or a water bottle, or maybe you plan on going to like a farmer's market and you're gonna take some stuff with you. Like for instance, let's say you're going to a farmer's market and you're going to go walking up there, or maybe you're riding your bike or your scooter or something. You can just have this thing folded up like this, and then if you buy some stuff and you need it, you can just unfold it, put your stuff you got in there, and now you have a backpack that you can wear and then take it home. It's kind of nice. I'm digging it. So, all right. Shout out to Waterfly again. This is I always like their stuff. That's always so just simple and direct. And I love the fact that they give you tons of colors that you can enjoy, and they even have some really nice designs in there as well. So big up to them. All right, let's keep it pushing. Oh, all this stuff now. This is stuff that there's a site called, and some of you guys probably have been on there. Shout out to Pedro in the house. Big ups to Pedro's Afternoon Larry and Hall family, and he called it out. I'm loving it when you call it out.
I don't have friends. I got family.
I love it. I love it. Shout out to the Hall family. All right. Let's see. Evil Witch asks, she says, is it heavy? I need a small, lightweight backpack. And that thing is the opposite of heavy. It is so light, and it is so lightweight, but it feels like the material is durable. Now, the only thing I say with some of these lightweight backpacks is you have to make sure that you're careful if you have sharp stuff, because sometimes with thin material, sharp stuff can poke through. So if you have like a X-Acto knife or something like that, or you know, pins and stuff or pencils and stuff that may poke through. Just make sure you put those in a place where the sharp edge is not going to be poking through the material. But otherwise, I think you're going to do fine. I mean, mind you, it is a lightweight backpack, so it's not like you're using some real heavy, durable, super, you know, just super strength backpack that weighs, you know, 8 pounds. It's something that weighs in ounces instead of pounds. So just keep that in mind. But it does seem like it is going to be strong and you'll be able to get plenty of use out of it. So, I mean, I have a couple of waterfly bags and I haven't had any issues with them since, you know, since I've had them. So, yeah. All right. Now, as I was mentioning, I have been using, my brother introduced me to a site called Whatnot. This site is just, it's killing me. I keep going on there. I keep buying stuff. They get you because you go on there and stuff shows up for like $1, $2, $3, $10, whatever. And then you start bidding on stuff, you win. Anyways, they sell all kinds of stuff, but I usually end up going on to the part where they have their streetwear stuff and because I need new clothes. You can see this is like, I got the Supervision shirt, created the color. So I've been buying some new clothes because I've been wearing the same old crap for years, and I bought a bunch of t-shirts and stuff during the pandemic that I used to wear when I do all my live streams, and I just hadn't bought new clothes. And I was like, I need to get some stuff. I think my wife was tired of looking at my same old crap, so I was like, I'm going to buy some new stuff. My brother told me to use this site. He told me about it. It's a lot of fun. And anyways, I have a number of things here. But one of the beautiful things about Whatnot is oftentimes the creators on there that are, the streamers on there, I should say, that are selling stuff, they often will run giveaways, like a lot of giveaways, like a giveaway every 5 minutes or something like that. And so I always hit the giveaway button when I'm on there. And I've won a lot of them. Like, I'm surprised how many I have won. I mean, I have won probably more than a dozen of these things just recently. I've won quite a few. So some of this stuff that's up here, I've actually bought, but some of it, I've just gotten lucky and won. So let's open some stuff up. This one is from, it says Walk Into Fashion. I'm not sure who that is. Some of this stuff, the only one, most of the sites, I don't really, you know, I just see them when they pop up on the app. The only one I really kind of look for is a guy called Dean's Drip Lab. He always has really cool stuff, and I look forward to him. So, all right, yeah, this must be a giveaway. This must be a giveaway. And let's see. Yeah, it says free accessory socks giveaway, yeah, from Walk Into Fashion, because I definitely did not buy these. So, yeah, big ups to them. I'm not mad at them. These are Tommy Copper socks, and, you know, I'll rock them. Shout out to them. All right, let me set those off to the side, because, I mean, who can't use a new pair of socks? So, let's see what we have in here. This one is from Due Date Studios. Yeah, Due Date Studios seems to pop up on my channel, on my feed a lot. So, they usually have some cool stuff, but I don't know what's in here that I bid on, but I've won quite a few things from them just recently. In fact, I have another thing that I won yesterday. I didn't even realize I won. All right, let's see. Which one is this? This is Neff. All right, it's kind of cool. Nice shirt, though. The quality on this shirt is nice. It feels really like it's pretty nice quality. This is a double XL. I made sure to get the double XL because, well, your boy's gained some weight, and I need to make sure after I wash it, it's still going to fit me. So there's that. Let me go ahead and set that there. And this one here, did I buy this one? I don't know what this one is. Let's see. Oh, yep, I did. I like this one. I did get this one. There we go. All right. Says Child of God. I love, but this thing is, God, it's like they talk about these heavyweight shirts. It has some really nice weight to it. It says it's from Brand Makers. Anyways, double XL. It's very big. On the back, again, big old Child of God. And it says 2 Corinthians. I don't know what verse that is. I have to look at 6:18. So I'll have to check that out. But yeah, this thing is huge. It looks very, very big. So I'm going to have to actually check it out. But this is all this is like stitching. This is not like print. That's like stitching right there. That is just some quality stuff. Yeah. All right. Big ups to them. And let's see, this one also from Due Date Studios. Apparently, Due Date Studios is getting at me. But I don't, let's see, what is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think I did get these. I remember these now. I wanted some shorts, and these are some Grateful Dead shorts. So, anyways, yeah, I think it's from, what do they call it, from Chemistry? Yeah. Anyways, kind of cool. I like them. You know, something fun. Something I could probably wear these. I could rock these with my Child of God shirt. Look at that. Might put those on later. All right, let's see what else do we have here. This one says, oh, Trevor Lape. I think Trevor Lape is actually from the Dean's Drip Lab shop. His thing is awesome. He always has really good stuff. So, and this, oh, I hit a giveaway on his channel, and he sent me some socks. Now these little tiny socks, they're not fitting my feet. I don't know. Maybe my wife can wear them. If not, I'll give them to my niece and she can wear them. I'll have to see who they can fit because they're definitely not fitting me. But these are some Supervision shorts, and I think I got these for like $2 or something like that. Whatever it was, I got real lucky when they came up, and I was like, oh man. And I ended up getting them for like, I think it was like $2. But I like these joints, you know? They just look like fun to me. But man, you should feel this. I mean, you have to feel this material. It just feels super quality. And you know, I love the fact they have nice pockets everywhere, pockets in the back. You know, it just seems like a lot of fun. I'm digging these right here. I'm definitely digging them. And they seem like they're sort of like purplish, violet purplish. So anyways, you know me, I love my hoodies. And I have a hoodie I think that's going to match these perfectly. So I'll probably be walking around with some shorts and a hoodie on. And people will be like, you don't make any sense. And I'll be like, I don't need to. All right, let's keep it going. A few more things in here. This one again, this is from, says Supply Studios. Oh, you know what? There was this channel, I think it was called Resupply, something or the other, but they were selling stuff on there for like $1, $2. It was crazy. I think they were like, mostly they were like blanks. Like instead of having like some brand's name on, they were just like blanks. Like this. This is just a blank. It's a hoodie, but it's like sort of a nice lightweight, but it's almost like a dry fit style hoodie. But you can probably see the hood there. But it's just like a blank, and that's what I love. I love this. Like I love not having like a bunch of branding on. Sometimes I don't mind the branding, but I like having stuff that doesn't have any branding, because when I'm doing my videos on here, I like to be able to not have to worry about somebody saying, hey, you're wearing a shirt that has some brand on there, can you remove that or whatever, and then it becomes a hassle. So I usually just try and find something that doesn't have a brand on there. And I think this is a double XL. I don't know where the tag is. Let's see, right there. This is a double XL. I've been trying to get double XLs and everything because I don't like to have to worry about like hang drying my stuff. I know some people are like, oh, just wash it and then hang dry it. I don't like doing that. I just want to wash it and throw it in the dryer. So if I throw it in the dryer and it shrinks from a double XL down to an XL, that's perfect because then it fits me. So yeah. All right, these are some cargo pants, and I don't know if these are gonna fit, but it says these are a XL, and just some basic black cargos. Again, just the blanks. I think these were $2 or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see how they fit, if they're gonna work out for me or not. Sometimes I know some of that stuff says they're smalls, but then, or excuse me, they're extra larges, but they don't fit. They don't fit like extra larges sometimes. You have to get the double X's on some of this stuff. And these are a 2X again. Just some basic cargos, some blanks. I don't really like the bottoms right here with the tie-up thing, so I'll probably just unknot the strings and pull them out because I'm not a big fan of that. But we'll see how they all work out. And keep it going. All right, this is another one from Due Date Studios. This must be a giveaway because I didn't order this much stuff. So some of these things in these packages, it's like some of them are things I ordered. Some of them that I just won as a giveaway. I'm not really sure which ones are which. So, and here, these are a pair of sweat shorts. And I don't know what size is this? These are an XL. These are an XL. So, yeah, these will probably fit. You know, can rock these. I'm not mad at them. You know, so I mean, it's funny because it's pretty much what I'm wearing right now. So I have my, I can just swap these out, and now I'm wearing the shorts version of it. So, all right, let's keep it going. Let's keep this thing going. See what else we have. This one is from, let's see. This one's from We Sell Online. I have no idea. I have no idea which channel that's from on whatnot, but let's see. It's a hoodie. And it says, oh, get in the Vans family. Oh, look at that. Oh, I do remember this one now. It says Vans family. It's a zip-up hoodie. That's one thing I loved. I was like, I want a zip-up hoodie, you know, because sometimes, like when you're traveling, you want to have, like, I love wearing hoodies and I want a hoodie, but sometimes like you get hot. You know, if you're walking through an airport or something, you start walking a lot, you can get a little hot, but then once you sit down and they have the air conditioning blasting on 10,000 on you, or you get on the plane, the air conditioning's blasting 10,000, you can get a little cold. So having a hoodie that you don't have to necessarily take off all the way, you can just sort of unzip, or if you do, you know, you can unzip it and take it off without having to like pull it over your head. It's kind of nice. So yeah, and there it goes. It says get into the Vans family. So all right, not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. All right, we have one box left to open, and I know what this is, but I'm not going to say, and we're just going to get it on opened up. Let's see. Evil Wish says, you're all set with your new outfits. I know, right? I'm all set. I think I have one or two more shirts coming in. So, yeah, I should be pretty set with some new gear. And I need to get rid of some of my old stuff. I'm going to go through my cabinet, my closet, and go and get rid of some old stuff that I just don't wear anymore, and just let it go. So, but let's open this up. I'm sort of excited for this one. I know what it is. I'm not going to front and act like I'm all surprised, but let's see. Here we have it. The Insta360 Luna Ultra 8K gimbal camera. Woo! I am excited for this one right here, boy. This is going to be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to this. Let me just tell you, this thing says it has the dual Leica Summicron lenses and variable focal length, 1-inch 8K sensor with f1.8 aperture. It says the main lens is 20 millimeters. The telephoto lens is 120 millimeters. It says pro grade telephoto lens with natural blur. It has triple AI chip for leading low light performance and true to life portraits. So it also says it has a detachable OLED touchscreen for remote control. As soon as I saw that, that won me over. I was like, I want this. If not for anything else, for that. That was amazing. That in the 8K. Big wins. Says ready to share 4K live frames, so you can go live with this thing. It says AI-powered deep track for rapid focus, and it has 10-bit iLog for flexible color grading and 4-hour battery life. Now, I did not get the Creator Combo. The Creator Combo is about $1,000 or something, which was a little bit too much money for me. And you got an extra battery handle, and then you also got what was it? was a battery handle and something else. Oh, the microphone, the battery handle, the mic, and the pouch. I didn't really want the mic. I thought the mic was a little too big, but maybe I'll have to try it. I don't care about the pouch. I just never use those. And the battery handle, honestly, I was thinking, I was like, with 4 hours of battery life on there on board, I think I should be okay. And because it has fast charging, I'm like, I usually carry a power bank anyways. I can just throw this thing on a charger and top it off real quick if I need it. But I was like, well, you know, if I need a extra battery handle later, I'm sure some third party is going to come out and make one. So, yeah. But let me quickly show you guys. Let me see if I can find this thing. Let me go ahead. Let me bring you in, and we'll take a quick look. Let me see if I can go on and type in. Let me just go back there and type in Insta360 Luna Ultra, and there is the camera. You can see right there that this is the creator bundle, and it's $9.69. So you do get some stuff in there. Let me show you what the extra stuff you do get. So you do get the the case to put everything in, and then the extra stuff you get is the battery handle, the mic, the microphone, and the wide angle lens adapter. Now I can tell you from personal experience, I almost never use the wide angle lens adapter. There's a similar kit like this with the DJI Pocket 3, and I imagine the Pocket 4 and the Pocket 4 Pro when it comes out. But I bought the creator bundle for the Pocket 3, and I did use the battery handle pretty much all the time. Like it generally stayed on my camera, and I'm not sure if that's because the battery, I'm not gonna say it was because the battery didn't last long. It was just the camera was a little stubby, and so having the battery handle on, it just made it a little bit easier to manage handling it. The microphone was fantastic. Use the microphone all the time, but the mic was smaller. It was the mic 2, the DJI mic 2 that came with it. The DJI mic seemed like it was smaller than the Insta360 mic. And then the wide angle lens adapter, I just never used it. I shouldn't say never. I did use it at times. I put it on, tried to use it, and I just never really enjoyed it because you couldn't turn the camera off and leave the wide angle lens adapter filter on there. And you know, at times when I would want to use it, it was always this thing of like, all right, I need to put this thing on, and then it just became sort of a hassle. So I just never used it, and so I figured there's no need for me to pay to get it. I'm not sure if I'm going to need the battery handle for this thing. Maybe I'll end up regretting not buying the creator bundle, but I figured sometimes you got to try something different. And I'm not sure about the mic. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I had to buy this. I reached out to Insta360. I talked to them at NAB. They said they were going to send me something. I talked to them at CES. They said they're going to send me something, but I don't think they want to deal with me anymore. I don't know why. I mean, I've been dealing with them since their very first camera, and over the last, year or two, they've been sort of like real sometimey with me. And so, I mean, the last thing they sent me was the X4. So I missed the X5. I missed the Insta360 Go 2S or whatever it was. I missed the Ace Pro 2, and they didn't send me a Luna. So I don't know. Maybe I'm out of favor with them. They have all the big creators now. They don't need us little guys. So, anyways, I'm gonna test this thing out, see what I think about it, and give you some results. And if I decide later that I don't like the mic Air and I want the regular mic, then I'll do it. But yeah. So. But this is the kit, and you can see there, it comes with a bit. This is the standard bundle. This is the one that I got. So the standard bundle comes with the little thing at the bottom there that actually has a tripod mount adapter on there. and some little feet. You have the mic cover that goes on top of that goes over the mic and the strap, and then the handle and the camera and all. I mean the cover and the camera. That's all you get. So you're not getting the extra. You're not getting the extra battery. You're not getting the mic, and you're not getting the adapter, or the wide-angle lens adapter, which I don't really care about. And so, but it looks like a seriously nice camera. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I am going to unbox it and do a full review on it, and we'll see how it works out. But that's it. So yeah, Insta360 Luna Ultra, and that's it. That's everything for today. I mean, I had quite a bit because I haven't done one of these in a minute. But you know what? I am missing something, and I'm you know what I'm missing? There was who was it? It was somebody was supposed to have sent me a battery handle for the Insta360 or for the DJI Pocket 3. And I did not get that. It's not here. They said they sent it. I did not receive it. I thought it was in one of those boxes. But now I realize I don't have it. I'm going to have to go look around the house and see if it's somewhere else. But if it's not, I didn't get it. And I'm going to have to reach out to them and say, hey, I don't have it. Can you send me another one or track it or whatever? So anyways, that's it. That is my haul video. And I think I'll probably have another one coming up. I do have some more stuff coming in, but I have a lot of products that need to get reviewed. So I'm going to be working like crazy and pumping some content out. So I hope you guys stay with me and watch and come back and see stuff and have a good time. I am going to do a giveaway soon because I have a whole box of stuff. I don't know if you guys can see. Where is it at? Oh, it's over behind me. Anyways, I have 2 boxes of stuff over there of giveaway products. So I'm going to announce something soon and give some stuff away, and one so I can get it out of the house. And yeah, so let's see. I'm the browser. I wonder if it would be $200 cheaper without the tariffs. I bet you it would be. I bet you, like, I don't know what it cost in like Canada, but I wonder if it would be cheaper if it was in if we didn't have those stupid tariffs. But you know, once you get those tariffs, even if they remove them, then people use that excuse to raise the prices and keep them high. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do plan on sometime, hopefully this summer, driving up to Canada because I would like to go up there. But I want to buy the DJI. I think it's called the Litro camera. Lito camera. Let's see if I can find it. It's let me type in DJI. Lito X1 camera, and this thing right here, and let me see if I can bring you guys in. This one right here, this camera, I want this, but I can't buy it in the US. It looks like, basically it looks like the DJI like not like the Mini Pro, but like the Mini, like the DJI Mini 3 or something like that, but not the Pro version, but in a way like the Pro version because it has all the it looks like the lower budget ones that they put the obstacle avoidance stuff on there. So I'm not like a super drone person. I just want something that's relatively inexpensive but fun, has its own remote with the screen on there and a few batteries. And this looks like the camera that I would really want, or the drone that I would really want. But they don't sell it here in the US, so I think I'm gonna have to drive up to Canada to go pick one up. So, I mean, I guess I could order it from here. It looks like I can order it and get it, which may not be a bad idea. $679. I mean, I don't know how long it'll take to get here, but maybe that works. So we'll see. Anyways, that's what I have. I have some stuff that needs to get reviewed, so I'll be working a lot and having some fun. And yeah, he was talking about the Luna. Yeah, I think the Luna would be, I think it would be cheaper if they didn't have tariffs. You know, I mean, if that creator bundle had been $769, I would have bought it. But I just like when the DJI Pocket 3, when they had to raise their price because of the tariffs and the creator bundle jumped up to like almost $1,000. It was like $969. I just said that's too expensive for that camera. That camera is worth probably, like, for the creator bundle, I would say it was worth like $700. It was not worth $1,000. Not for that. No. But, you know, I think it's the same thing now. Like this Luna, do I think that the creator bundle is worth $1,000? I don't, which is why I didn't get it, you know? So, but also I paid a bit of it because I'm a tech reviewer and I want to review it and tell you guys about it. And I plan on using it. I love the fact that it has a zoom on there now, which is something that it hasn't really been available to us before. It's always been very just sort of janky digital zooms. Now we have actual optical zooms, and you can actually get in close for some macro shots, and with that gimbal head you can hopefully get some nice B-roll with stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to really testing it out and playing with it and seeing how it works. So we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. But I hope it's nice. I hope it works out well where I can just throw this thing in my pocket and keep it going, keep it with me all the time, and make some great content and have fun. So we'll see how it works out. But all right, you guys, I'm up out of here. It has been fun. It has been fun, and I will say until, I guess, let me get this. Where's my thing I was going to look for? I don't know where it's at. Oh, well. I guess I can say this one.
You do it.
That's what I'll say. I'll say bye. And I'm Larry with Today I Feel Like. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.